welcome back to my channel. It's Jill with That Homeschool Life. Today's video is all about how I plan my homeschool year, homeschool days. Some would call it not planning. Stay tuned. Alright, so first of all, today's video is hosted by Wendy over at Plan Prep Pray, and there's going to be a lot of other mamas joining in today, and everyone is going to be sharing how they plan their homeschool year and day. I can assure you my video is probably going to be different than everybody else's because I don't plan. I don't plan. That's right, I said it. I don't plan. God gave me a unique personality, but I know that there are a lot of other people like me. So before I started this video today, I just prayed that this video would help anybody that has my personality and can sometimes be overwhelmed with the thought of planning. And so if you are like me and you are not like the type A, like has to be a schedule and a plan and dates and times and all of that, if you are more like me where that kind of stuff overwhelms you, it stresses you out, it doesn't work out, even if you do come up with the perfect plan, you never carry through with it, this video is for you. All right, here we go. First of all, we year-round homeschool. And the reason I year-round homeschool is because I don't plan. So this makes it very easy for me to take off whenever we want. And one thing about my husband's job is that he can't plan vacation time because he never knows what his workload is gonna be like until it's right there. So if he all of a sudden can take off, then I like to be able to take off school when he can take off work. So how I do that is I like to make sure that my kids finish up a curriculum within a calendar year. So whenever they start a new curriculum, I always put the date in it. And like I said, I just make sure it gets done within 1 year. A lot of times it's way sooner than a year. But we start a new grade or level whenever they finish up the previous grade. Okay, so for instance, Cade is on level 3, the good and the beautiful right now, and he's about done with it. As soon as he finishes that up, he's just gonna move on to level 4. We do a modified schedule in the summer, and what that looks like is language arts every other day, math every other day, Fridays are off, and Wednesday we do science or history. So the way that we do it without taking a summer off and without taking a break in between levels, it just gives us a lot of flexibility. So if I want to take Thanksgiving off and not start again till after New Year's Eve, I can do that. Now, you would want to make sure you check with your state's homeschool laws and make sure that that would be okay. For me, where I live, all I have to do is keep attendance records for 3 years and have an affidavit that makes me my own private school. And so I don't have to like turn in paperwork or turn in anything. I don't even have to turn in our attendance. I just have to keep it on hand just in case I were to get like audited or something. And I only have to keep 3 years worth, and then that's it. No schoolwork, no tests, nothing like that. So you would want to make sure with your homeschool state laws that you don't have to have a certain start date and end date and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm sure there's ways to still modify and to go with the flow, even if you did have those sort of laws. All right, now the way that I plan out each homeschool day is I don't I don't have anything written where it says we're gonna do lesson 5 today and you're gonna open to this page and da 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 da. Okay, I don't work that way. So what I have is a general list, and what this is basically what I like to have done before school, what we do during school, what we do after school, and what we do after dinner. And this is just to kind of help keep the house in check. But so before school, I like to make sure beds are made, teeth's brushed, hair, they're dressed, they eat something, and then we also milk before school. But notice there is no times, there's no checklist, there's nothing like that. This is just something I like to be able to look at and think, okay, what do we need to do? All right, we're good. All right, and now we can start school whenever it makes sense. So sometimes we start school very early. Sometimes it's more like noon. Sometimes we even start in the afternoon. It just depends how that day is going. I like to be very flexible with my kids as well as my mood. So if I was maybe up late or I didn't sleep good, I'll like to relax a large part of the day and then start school later. Or say we get all this done and then my kids are like really deep in play, like, you know, they're totally in make-believe land and I don't want to ruin it, then I'll relax or find something to do, and I will start school when they have kind of come out of that make-believe zone. Sometimes they go outside and start playing and I don't want to call them in. Sometimes they're riding their bike. There's just so many things I like to be flexible with. Maybe the toddler's having a bad day and she just wants to be on me nonstop, or have me read books nonstop, or play with her. Like sometimes I have to get on the floor and play with my toddler. And if that's what's happening right then, I'm not gonna stop to start school. So I just let school happen when it happens. Now, I do like to make sure it happens every day, but if it doesn't, it's totally fine, because we have that flexibility. So there are some days where like a Monday's really bad, and if we're having a bad Monday, we'll take that whole week off, because for some reason I'm weird and I don't like to take Monday off and then start Tuesday. If we take Monday off, we take the whole week off. I don't know why, I'm weird. So I have right here what needs to get done in a homeschool day, and it's just real easy. And this always stays on my fridge, by the way. It's just really easy to look at this and say, oh, have we done this? Nope, okay. But I do have a method for how I make sure we get everything done in our homeschool day, and I will show you that in a minute. Okay, now after school, I like to get whatever laundry I did that morning, I like to get that folded and put away. I start loading the dishwasher from the day's dishes. And then I usually have my kids clean the living room, clean the dining room, clean up everything. And then after dinner is when we clean up the dining room, clean the kitchen, and bath, shower, teeth, relax, silent reading, usually in the evening too. Okay, so my alternative to checklists and schedulings through the homeschool day also is that I like to stack curriculum. I literally will take everything I want us to do that day, I will stack it on the table, and I will pass out the first set of books. When they're done with that, I'll put them in a pile over here, and I'll give them the next set of books. I'll put them in a pile over here when they're done, and so on until we've gone through that whole pile of books, and then we're done. Sometimes I'll give each kid their own pile, and they have to work through it and figure out, okay, what do I want to do first? Let's do this, get it done, put it over here, and they work through their stack of books. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if this video was hard to follow along. I feel like a lot of times my sit down videos sound like what my brain is like, and it's just chaos up here all the time. And so I hope this made sense. I hope it helped somebody. I hope and pray that it helped somebody with my personality type. And make sure you check out all the other videos. And if you are not my personality type, you will probably get a lot more out of these other mamas videos. And make sure you check out Wendy's channel because she is awesome and she is one of my best friends. And she is all about how productivity can help you have a peaceful presence in your home. And so make sure you check her out. The playlist and her channel will be down below. Leave me a comment. I love to chat with you guys in the comment section. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not yet, and stick around for all of my other crazy videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.